let's get to redeeming some of this progress, right? So we're gonna start things off. Actually, yeah, we're gonna finish our mage armor set here. So let's take 16 of these laser eyes, and you might notice what I'm wearing right now is kind of stupid looking. It's half storm, aurora chestplate, and wither goggles, which is like, what? Hey? It looks like a struggle armor set. It's kind of half baked. So it's time to put it back in the oven and finish it. So we're going to take our auto recon wither chestplate 2-starred, and we're going to make it into a storm chestplate. Then we're going to take our helmet, purely for museum, by the way. Never going to actually use this. Make it into a storm's helmet. Okay, actually, before we do anything else, I'm going to take this Necron blade, and we're going to add the 5th star. There you go. Okay, we got that out of the way. 1500. Ooh, that's a lot of essence. Anyways, let's get back to this. Storm's chestplate, already 2-star, nice and convenient there. 3, 4. Anyways, 5-starred recon Storm's chestplate. Now the funny thing is I don't actually have red scarf, so we're gonna have to do some M2s for that one, but we're gonna put it off a little bit. But yeah, look at that. That's a storm chestplate. Now I also have prepped in here a true prop book, which is meant for this, and there you go, Storm's chestplate. Look at that. That's pretty good right there. Now we're not done. Now I'd been drip feeding hot potato books into these storm boots, just random ones that I picked up in dungeon chests and didn't want them to take up space in my storage. So we're gonna finish this one off with our own hot potato books. Okay, so now we can actually take the Aurora armor, the whole armor set, and put it away. I believe I had the rest of it in the chest over here. Let's put the Aurora armor away. Oh, that is better. 3/4 storm. All we need now is a red scarf. Oh, actually the storm leggings don't have a 5th star in them. Hold on. Boom. Nice. Okay, we need to get wisdom maxed out on this because, again, pathetic. We don't even have full wisdom 5 on everything. So we need 2 wisdom 4s. Full wisdom 5 now. That's much better. The next thing I would like to do is contribute these armor sets to the museum. Why not? 3 new armor sets, so that we're getting 8 SkyBlock XP per contribution to the museum. So that's going to be pretty nice. That's 24 XP right there just for those 3 armor sets. Maxor. Oh, there we go. Now we genuinely have forever access to Shen's auction, because I'm not taking these back out, at least for a while. I'm not. Gold Ore's armor, and then finally Zombie Lord armor. We are almost Skyblock level 263, dude. We're almost in the top 300. We're taking things one step at a time, by the way. I'm aware that it's not maxed out yet. We're working on it. Okay, let's do Rejuvenate next. Alright, Rejuvenate 5 now. Yeah, good. Alright, we're taking them back off again, because now we're going to Fuming all 3 of these. Do we have this Fuming? We do. The armor we don't as of right this second, so we're gonna fix that. The storm armor. So that is 1, 2, 3 pieces worth, and we're gonna use the Hex. Whoo! That's like a solid 12 mil worth of fumings right there for Ironman players during Paul. So I don't know what the bizarre price is. Probably like triple that. Let's put a 6th star, first master star on the storm leggings. Now this shouldn't affect the stats out of dungeons at all, I don't think. Boom. Nice. No! And there it is. Rejuvenate on Crimson, I guess. Sure. Might as well make it ancient while we're here. So we're going to save that for now, I guess. We'll put it here. Oh, this is going to be scuffed. We're going to put the Mithril coat with the Sorrow so it looks like it's part of a set. And then we're going to put the Crimson with the Necron helmet so it looks like that's a set. And it's not. Also, I just remembered another thing. As a part of that massive dungeon session, which by the way was like 55 to 60 hours total. Probably like 55 if I had to guess. We understandably did a ton of runs. I already went through the effort of salvaging everything except for this zombie soldier cutlass. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the shop. If I can find it. Essence shop. Undead Essence shop. I'm here specifically for SkyBlock XP. Full transparency, don't really care. Don't really care about Infiniboom, to be honest. It doesn't give me SkyBlock XP. Increases the quality of mob loot drops. Now, according to Briefing, who is in chat, anything past this doesn't work. Or at least it didn't. Maybe they fixed it. Yeah, apparently Boss Luck 4 doesn't do anything. But it's probably gonna get fixed at some point. I just don't know when. We're just gonna do it, I think. For the SkyBlock XP and for eventually when it gets patched. Ugh. Oh wow, the next one's literally 100,000 essence. Yeah, we're gonna put that one off for that doubles it though. Holy crap, it goes to 10%. Okay. I guess the rest we'll put looting. There we go, looting 5, just got a SkyBlock level for that. And then I guess from this point on we go for the cheapest one, strength essence. Nope, can't afford it. How much are we at now? 2,500. Well, there you go. Wait, you bought 3, next upgrade's 4. Oh, so 3 actually didn't increase it. Oh, cool. Okay. I have 1,500 available, by the way. I should be spending another, yeah, I should be doing this. Forbidden Blessing is the best by far. Alright, we'll save the rest for the next level of that. We now have this. This is a Necron's Blade Unrefined, 5 stars that I crafted right after dropping the handle. So, for those that somehow are unaware, the Necron's handle is kind of the stereotypical, like, that is the RNG drop. That is the Skyblock drop. Like, when you think of just someone being lucky in this game, dropping a handle is pretty high up on the list. It's probably number 1. And scrolls are not far behind. I don't remember the exact percentage chance, but it's very, very low. It's something that doesn't happen often. To put it in perspective, this item plus a scroll is worth like over a bill at this point. It's 0.09% chance. It is very rare and it's very valuable. Like these 2 items, it's over 1 billion coins, probably. I don't know the math. 1.3 billion, according to chat. Just these 2 items. Did I mention that my net worth... Like, can some people, check with Soupy Mod what my net worth is? VLC is gonna lie. If the API is even working. It says 9 bill. I believe the other estimates on Soupy were like 11 bill or something. Yeah, it was like 11 billion coins my profile is worth now. Absolutely insane. There we go. Necron's Blade Unrefined, Hot Potato Books, and Fuming Potato Books with Wither Shield. So there's some debate on which version of this Necron's Blade is the best one. We're not here to answer that question. We're here to answer a different question. Which version of the Necron Blade is the best for me at this stage of the game? And I've done some research. I was thinking to myself, well, what's the purpose of the Necron Blade? People use it for various things, some of which involve Wither Impact. We don't have Wither Impact, but assuming we did, people use it to do slayers, to kill things quickly. They use it to kill flayers, you know, to get some drops, combat XP, level pets perhaps. But that involves teleporting around, doing damage to other things. I dropped Wither Shield. That's all I have. as it turns out, probably the most important reason to have a Wither Blade nowadays, other than, you know, being a hype mage in dungeons. That's an obvious one. I don't know why I said that. Didn't say that. Healing seems to be the way to go during Void Glooms. That's the reason I needed a Necron Blade, because I want to get a Terminator, and doing T4 Enderman is pretty difficult because I'm not that chonky. Correction, I am chonky in the game, but that boss is insane. Now, chat's saying sussy Scylla right now. They're saying, oh, go for the Scylla. But I did research on the way that you heal with a Necron Blade and Wither Impact. Okay, so it says it grants an absorption shield that gives 150% of your critical damage as health. That's fine and dandy, right? Obviously, people are pointing to the Scylla because it has the most crit damage of all the Necron Blades. But I looked at it, and it's like 35% extra crit damage. That is nothing. That's barely anything. That's like 50 hearts of health. And when you have 4,000, that's nothing. So, I looked at the other Necron Blades. Which ones have the best value? Which ones give the most? Obviously, I looked at Hype and was like, well, it wouldn't make sense to make Hype because I don't have Wither Impact, so I can't even use it for that purpose. So Hype is off the table. Scylla is off the table because honestly, it's just not that big an upgrade versus the other ones. So we're not doing either of those. Estrella, I don't need a sword that gives me defense when I'm holding it. So that leaves the last remaining Necron Blade being the Valkyrie. Now, why would ThirtyVirus pick a Valkyrie if he wants to heal with the blade? Wow. Well, Valkyrie actually has a pretty good stat increase versus the other blades, and that is 60 ferocity versus the 30 that the other ones get. So 30 more ferocity, especially if I got a handy blood chalice, had that on. A dirty bottle would also help, but honestly, I think the strength from Witherblood is better. I'm not even going to put sus on it for the healing because again, it's barely any difference versus just my regular crit damage. So I'm thinking we go, at least for now, with the scuffed jack of all trades, master of none. Isn't the best at any particular thing, but is pretty decent at everything. Withered Valkyrie with Wither Shield on it. It sounds scuffed, but it provides almost all the benefits I need. Okay? It's not going to be the best at anything, but it's better than everything else I have at those tasks. So there you go. So that's the plan. We're making a Valkyrie, but of course, we're not just here to do that. I have all 4 of the items out right now. Let's take a look at this book for a second. Smite 6, Critical 6, Vamp 6, Lifesteal 4. Lifesteal because right-click doesn't crit. Looting 4, Scavenger 4, Prosecute 6. I put Prosecute on this because I'm going to be using it on Ghosts for now. And also for dungeons, I guess it would also be good with the right click. Not bad. Now, again, I messed up because I put Smite on it thinking, oh, that's just what you do with a Hyperion. But again, there's a lot of things I'm going to be attacking with this that are not undead. And I don't mind using a Sharp 6. And I'll turn it back to Smite once I get Wither Impact and use it to be a Hype Mage. Okay? It's my profile. I do what I want. We're changing it to Sharp. And then I'm still going to give it ultimate wise because I just don't see a reason to waste any other ultimate because, I mean, clearly once it has Wither Impact, that's the best. We're not done yet. The most valuable book that I dropped is either this or the Snipe 4. Luck 7. There's no other weapon I could think of that would be better for this. Yeah, anyway, Luck 7. That's a big one right there. And ultimate wise. Ooh. All right, what's left? What's left? Reforge and Recom. Let's do that. All right, we're putting Bloody on it. Withered Necron's Blade, and then Recommed. Oh, look at that, dude. That's really good. All right, so now we have Champion Enderslayer experience Boom. You should get Siphon. Wouldn't Lifesteal be better at least? Well, for the right click, it would be better, but Siphon is better if I'm left clicking with it. It's a negligible difference. It's not gonna matter. I'm not using this for like really high stress situations as a left click weapon, so I don't think it will really matter. It is now reforged with an ultimate enchant, ultimate wise 5 stars. Oh, we can actually, hold on, 6 stars. Oh, I need 300 levels. Ooh, that's a lot. Yikers, bro. Ooh. Nice. And it has most of the best enchantments on it. I just need a Giant Killer 6, Lethality 6, Thunderlord 6, Venomous 6, all doable. There's gemstone slots, there's Vicious, there's Art of War, but I can't do those right now. This is the best that we have. This is the best that we have for right now. So now we're gonna do the also important thing that chat's been yelling at me about for the past half an hour. And we're gonna actually craft it into a blade, but we're gonna craft it into all 4 of the different blades and contribute it to the museum. And then we're gonna end on Valk for now. And I'm not concerned about wasting resources because these drops are very easy to get in abundance. Now first we're gonna make it into a Hyperion. And now you get to see the stats. So get a good look at it, chat. This is what the unrefined blade looks like. 316 damage, 358 strength, 70 crit damage, 55 intelligence, and 33 ferocity. Oh yeah, we can do a damage test. Now granted, this is with level 123 G-Drag, basically no coins, 3 forts, Warden Helmet with Necron, everything pretty much max. 300,000 damage with an unrefined blade. That's a Hyperion right there. That's a Hyperion. Boom. A withered Hyperion. Granted, I can't right-click mage with it. It does more melee damage. 350k. Wow. So the difference here is that this one gives 400 more intelligence, it seems. That's the important part. Now that's with else. Again, we can't test right click mage because we only have Wither Shield. So whatever. So we're gonna go in here and contribute. There you go. That was Hyperion. Hope you enjoyed it, because we are immediately gonna take that and then turn it into an Astrea. Ugh. Look at this. This is the tank sword. It gives you defense while you're holding it. Now the stats are a bit better, I think, with the left click, as we're about to show. All right, let's grab that. That's an Astrea. So the number to beat is 350k. 362k. That's slightly better. Now the benefit here is that you have a lot of defense while holding it. So I think chat might be interested to see how good it is at tanking. So what's a mob that damages you fast? Now you, what do you do? Boom. 720 something damage? 706? Now if I hold this. What? Oh, okay. I was like, wait. It's like 200? 200 to 400. Whoa. That's actually nuts. What? Hold on. Combat stats? 56,000 effective health while holding it versus... Whoa, that's not bad, actually. That's 14,000 effective health. Now, it's not as good with DPS as some of the other weapons, but hey, actually not a bad value. If you really needed to be a tank, I suppose that would be the way to do it. Yeah, and in dungeons, that difference gets multiplied. Yeah, exactly. So with nothing out... Boom. That was 2,500 damage falling off of Yeet Mountain. Oh my god, dude. That's like almost half the damage. That halved the amount of damage I took in that fall. Oh my god. That's insane. There you have it. That was the Astrea. Honestly, better than I expected. I'm pleasantly surprised. Maybe at one point we'll turn it back. Who knows? All right, next Necron Blade. A classic. Now, it's not realizing the meme. It isn't a sus Scylla. It's a withered Scylla. Now, the benefit of the Scylla is it's the highest per shot damage of any of the Necron Blades. That is its selling point, because it also gives a lot of crit damage, and because of that, it is the best technically to use with Wither Shield or Wither Impact for healing. So, in theory, this should have the highest damage out of all of them for a single shot damage test. So, let's see. 389, so like 390,000 damage, which is pretty insane, honestly. That's pretty good for just left clicking on something. Now, granted, I have pretty terrible magic power. I'm just gonna put that out there. The next dungeon related goal after this is basically just picking up 50 recoms and spending them all on talismans, so don't you worry. That's the next problem I'm gonna tackle. But for like around 750 magic power, that's pretty good. So let's try it in the ghost area for healing, I suppose. Now this is when that matters, because the damage, it doesn't matter what the source is. What matters is how much healing I get. So we'll go here. Hello. Let's make them mad. By the way, that's still a ton of damage. Oh no, I'm dying. I'm at like almost half HP now. Ow. Right click. And then suddenly I have half of my health back in the form of... Oh. Uh-oh. So that gives me regeneration and healing. So that gave me about a quarter of my health back overall. Honestly, Scylla, a bit underwhelming. It's a bit underwhelming versus the other blades. I was expecting more, but literally it only gives like a little extra crit damage, and that's about it. There's not much else to it, so... Technically highest per shot damage. That's cool. I like that. I mean, if I were to use it as like a weapon to actually grind ghosts, it two-taps them pretty much. Let's contribute it. And finally, we're gonna turn it into the Necron Blade that I decided would be what we use for the next long while. And that is the Valkyrie. The highest DPS out of all of them. Now, the reason I picked it, I'm about to explain. So, boom. That is a withered Valkyrie. Let's contribute it. Of course. Take it back out. Go into here. Boom. All 4 of those are redeemed. And we're actually only 1 contribution away from another 14 SkyBlock XP. That's really good. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, we get to go to the appraisal service. How much is it worth? Withered Hyperion, and it's worth 2 billion? This value is garbage. What? This game doesn't know what it's talking about with values here. This Valkyrie should be worth almost exactly the same as the Hype, if not more, because laser eyes are cheaper than Diamante sandals. So the reason why this is the one I decided to go with is because of the extra ferocity and the decently good strength and damage. So let's give this a shot against the zombies. Boom. 371. So it is slightly lower. It's about 18,000 less per hit against these zombies in particular. But it has a massive advantage in its ferocity. So if we were to go here, I have 83 ferocity because I changed my talisman enrichments all to ferocity. And I ate the cakes earlier. Now what I could also do, 5 bonus attack speed is probably the best to keep actually. Zombie mix-in? Yeah, we have zombie brain mix-in as well. I don't have pocket espresso machine though, and I believe, or it's one of those 2. Handy blood chalice. It's one of those 2 that gives 20 ferocity. 68% bonus attack speed, not bad. But one thing I want to test is if I switch to Mithril Golem. I actually, off camera, put a Crochet Tiger plushie on this guy. So if we go here, 73 bonus attack speed, not bad. Well, let's switch to here. It's 78. We could use a little bit more bonus attack speed. Let's get it to 82. We seem to be missing like 3 bonus attack speed. Let's just ignore that. Imagine I had the 3 more attack speed. I'm just curious how much damage we're doing here. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good. Look at that. So wait, does that mean I can just... Oh, dude, I'm one-tapping. How? How am I one-tapping? Oh, it's Venomous that puts it over the edge. I can one-tap Ghost with this. Yo, that's freaking sick. Is it consistent, though? That's the problem. A few of them are living. I think it's because the ferocity is not at 100, which means it's not a 100% chance to do the second proc. Okay. So once we get Handy Blood Chalice, then it's a consistent, every single time, one-tapping Ghosts. That is huge. Now, granted, that's with Necron armor. If I were to use 3/4 Crimson, and maybe even just full Crimson, because Warden Helm does make you slow, which makes this grind kind of suck. But it's way better than it was before, where I was like 3-tapping with like pretty bad bonus attack speed. So it took forever to get kills on Ghosts. But this is one of the things I wanted to do. I need to get Sorrow armor. So like, this is nice. But yeah, once we, honestly, like, I would be down to, I mean, we're going to start doing some lava fishing soon. Maybe after term. And once we do that, we can get a setup that's potentially better than this.